Yo, yo!
Yep.
I want to welcome everybody back to the 3 Stars, 2 Bars podcast. We know the content cowboys stay riding on these motherfucking topics. We give you that unstepped on, that pure content like good dope in the 80s. You already know I'm your boy Tay. You can reach me on Instagram at DBOWE326 Tonio.
It's your boy Southside Malone, but from Waldorf, you dig. You can find me on IG at Tonio. She love her. Before we get into any fucking topic, bro.
Right.
Any topic. Now, most of the time, we don't talk about sports on here. We don't. But I'm going to talk about this shit today. What bothers me is this, right? I'm a Commanders fan. All of us are. I don't hate the Dallas team. I hate Dallas fans. Now, the reason I hate Dallas fans is because they just be talking. Like, all right, so boom, I'm going down my little shit. I felt like we was going to lose anyway because we wasn't doing anything to say we would win. So I'm going down my shit. People, Dallas fans like, oh, we beat them with a backup quarterback and all that shit. Just 2 years ago, these motherfuckers said, the only reason y'all won the division because our quarterback was hurt. Now you're going to use it against us? Then I see a rack of motherfuckers that I follow from DC going to the stadium. Now, I'm going to say this. I applaud y'all for actually going to the stadium because most of y'all motherfuckers had never been to the stadium before. But what I'm saying is, why out of all the games, right, you want to go see Commanders versus Dallas Cowboys? That's not even, I wouldn't waste my money to go see that shit. I wouldn't do that, bro. I don't want to go see Dallas versus Cincinnati. I don't want to go see Dallas versus Eagles. The Commanders that ain't doing nothing? All I'm going to say is all Dallas fans can eat a dick. And I'm good.
Hey, it was like I'm saying, the defense played well. Offense did not fucking show up. It was a tragic ass game on the offensive side of the ball. Like Carson Wentz, who? What happened?
I don't know. What he be on? Cause
that nigga was on that dope, and it's just it was just a bad game. Watching that game, he's just like, and then the bad part is as a fan, you watch it, it's like it wasn't no excitement, no thrill. I was like, I knew we was gonna lose.
No funny though. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. The refs even said we wasn't gonna win.
Oh yeah, that was a trash ass game.
No funny. We punted 3 times the whole game. Like we punted 3 times and had 10 points.
But what killed me about the game is how you give it like they give Trayvon Diggs. It was like, oh yeah, Trayvon Diggs with a hell of a play, even though he got away with a hole. I'm like, damn, you just said he held, but then he had a great play. He held. Motherfucker, he got away. It was just they did like on 2 fucking interceptions. What was it? Holding or pass interference?
Holding and pass interference.
On 2 interceptions.
Yes.
But it's like the Redskins, I mean the fucking Commanders, every call when something happened good, it was a call. They did everything bad. They did everything good at a bad time.
All right, so off that shit though. So it's been like 3 weeks since we had recorded. 2?
Yes.
All right, 2 weeks. So I want to tell y'all about my adventure with my daughter for her birthday at Busch Gardens. So we go to here you go, Tay. We go to Busch Gardens or whatever, right? She wanted to go for her birthday or whatever. All right, cool. Now mind you, bro, I'm not a person that like to get paused on rides like that. I really don't like that shit like that.
I saw you don't like the ride.
That was gay as fuck.
It was very gay.
But anyway, I'm like, yeah. She like, Daddy, we gonna get on every ride in here. So I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? So boom, we drive there. You know what I'm saying? The excitement. We leave on Saturday morning. It took about about 2.5 hours to get there. We driving it. We go to our hotel, but while our hotel there, you can see the actual park or whatever. You can see the roller coasters and everything. So she like, this the first roller. Like we in the car. She like, we getting on that roller coaster right there. I'm like, bruh, I'm dreading this shit. So she like, I know for a fact her little sister can't get on, her little brother and her mother not getting on. So basically, I'm stuck. So we get there, right? The first roller coaster, bro. We walking in. It was a drink where you are like, you sitting in the seat, but they only got the thing over on your shoulders. This motherfucker dropped 45 times, bro. Hey,
motherfucker ass was in this motherfucking nuts.
Hey, bro, listen. On the first ride, no homo, I closed my eyes. So Nia was like, Daddy, you. So as we in the line, see this why I don't like going with kids, bro. I told her I don't really want to do it. So as we in the line now, they lines is moving fast and shit. I don't know what they be doing. That shit was moving faster than King's Dominion. But as we in the line, right, we talking and shit. So she like, you nervous, Daddy? So I'm like, I gotta be a gangster. So I'm like, nah, I ain't nervous. But I'm nervous than the motherfucker about to shit my whole pants. So she like,
Daddy built like a bitch. She built like a buttermilk bitch.
She like, you nervous, Daddy? I'm like, nah, I'm good. She like, well, I'm just nervous. I said, we can get off out of line. Nah, we doing this. So boom, we get up to the line. She like, oh, you ready? I'm like, yeah. She like, oh, this.
Hold up, let me stop you right there. Let me tell you what that shit like. That's like you in the hood and niggas like, you got the gun and y'all in the car. Hey, nigga, you nervous? I'm a little nervous. Yeah, we about to spray this whole block, this, that, and the third. You know we can just stop this car right now, right? Yo, this nigga killed your whole family. Okay, we can keep going.
Basically. So we get on the motherfucker, right? So I'm like, all right. She like, Dad, you gotta get on the outside and I'm gonna get on the inside. I'm like, all right. She get on the inside. Slim, this shit go all the way up. And then what it do is it goes to the top. And when it stop, you know, most roller coasters go to do the little king, 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 king. And then that shit just go down. Nah, that shit ain't do that. That shit said king, 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 king. You going all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And then when it gets to the top, it lets you hang over. Like I'm talking about like, bro, let's say this the drop. It lets you hang over right here and sit there for a second. And we just waiting and that motherfucker, I'm like, young. So look, boom, the ride going fast as fuck though. So I'm like, all right, because it did the little gank shit again. I'm like, all right, the ride over. Nah, another drop. I'm like, hey, young. So we get off this motherfucker. Anaya say, that was so fun. We got to do it again. I'm like, Anaya, I don't want to do it again. Bro, we did every fucking ride, bro. Every ride. I ain't gonna lie, though. They had this one ride. The ride was 2 minutes. And the shit had 8 drops. So this ride is different, though. They put like you sit in the chair. They don't put nothing on top of you. They just put the shit that come down and hold you like this.
There's the little hole. Is the joint to come over your or
no,
just come
over your lap with no seatbelt. The shit just come on over your lap, and every jump is a drop. Boom, boom. Hey, Slim. I ain't gonna lie, that ride was lit though. I was hyped for that. And I said we could do that one again. Them other shits, nah. So long story short, don't invite me to go to no fucking
amusement park.
I ain't getting on no rides with y'all, bro. You ain't my daughter. I'm not doing that shit.
And then the next week we didn't record. I went to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Me and Lil Baby. I could say I don't got a rant. I could say the worst thing that you can hear.
Don't let me in. Hey, that's funny.
I say the worst thing you can hear.
Go ahead.
I was reading something. The worst thing you generally can hear. And yeah, baby, I did drink that drink. I took that shit out the refrigerator. I put it in my pocket. Don't be worried about that. The worst thing you can hear on a flight. She giving instructions, right? We in that junk. Yeah, this is your exit doors, the mask, this, that, and the third. So after she do all of this, nigga, she does all of this. You know the last thing she said? Good luck on your flight to Jamaica. Bitch.
Wait,
good luck.
Bro, I never heard that before.
It bitch said good luck, nigga.
Wait, who says good luck?
The fucking flight attendant said good luck.
Wait, why do you even listen to that?
Nigga, when the bitch said good luck, I was like, hold
up, y'all listen to that?
Nigga, the bitch said good luck.
No, bro, I put headphones on as soon as we get on the plane.
No. It was early, so I only think that I started drinking. I ain't started drinking yet. When that bitch said good luck, nigga, I was like, ho, you need to tell that to the flight attendants, motherfucker. You need to wish them good luck to get us the fuck here.
That flight only 3 hours,
it's
right?
It's only 3 hours, and the bitch said good luck, nigga.
What you tripping for?
I was shook, nigga. You don't say no good luck to me.
Hold on, wait. Are you afraid to fly?
No, I don't have a problem with flying. Nigga, I'm good, but don't say good luck. That's just like a motherfucker. If a nigga say it's good luck to you, that's like some shit you might not get there.
Nah, bro, I don't think so. I think her wording was wrong.
Terribly.
But good luck is like, cause your flight could be bad even though the flight not bad.
It wasn't no turbulence, no rain.
You might got shit a lot. Like you might got keep getting up.
It was a tropical storm, but it rained an hour, then it'd be hot as shit the next hours.
Wait, while y'all was there or you flying?
No, while we was there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had a motherfucking ball though. Jamaica the spot. That's all I can
Yeah, I'm with be safe, not good luck.
Yeah, be safe. Have an excellent flight.
Yeah.
Give me some shit like this.
Maybe she was lit too.
That bitch should have been lit.
Hey, so listen. Now, let me ask you this. So y'all went to Jamaica. How many days y'all was there?
4, I think. 4 or 5.
All right. What did y'all actually do? And what I mean, like, what did y'all do? Like, not the highlight. What did y'all do in Jamaica? There's a reason for this question.
Nigga, I ain't really, all that, I ain't want to do no excursion. I just wanted to sit, like, it was just more of a relaxing thing for me. I just wanted to be poolside and get drunk every day.
All right. So basically what you're saying is it was more about relaxation than anything else. Mm-hmm. I think that's what people do anytime they go to Jamaica, though.
Nah, motherfuckers do excursions.
Nah, they do, because we did like 1 or 2. But I'm just saying, bro, I feel like excursions, I don't like doing excursions when I'm out of town. Like in Jamaica or whatever, because you still have to wake up early. I don't like waking up early if I'm on vacation.
My motherfucker tell you that. They'll tell you that.
We gonna leave you.
Make sure you back at this motherfucker before nightfall.
Yeah, nah.
Motherfucker tell you that shit in Jamaica. All them niggas, yeah. You go on the excursion, or you, even if you take a taxi out to it, make sure you be back before nightfall.
So did y'all do y'all ain't do no excursions?
No, I was chilling. I ain't wanted. We was trying to do, like, we had started doing shit late. Like, I think we was there for 2 days and we had asked about the dinner on the beach. We wanted to do that, but they had already booked that shit up. So I was like, man, I'm good. Let's get drunk. They had like a club in the motherfucking hotel lobby every motherfucking night.
The club was in the hotel lobby.
Yeah, nigga, they bring the DJ Joan out, and nigga, I ain't never seen, nigga, I seen it. The DJ danced the whole motherfucking time.
Wait,
nigga,
where y'all go at?
We went not to Negril, we went to Montego Bay.
Montego Bay. Oh yeah. What was that resort called?
Breathless. It's 2 resorts connected together. One was called Breathless, and the other one's called Secrets.
We went to Secrets.
Okay, y'all been to Secrets.
Secrets it was no adults, right? I mean, no kids.
It's all adult. I mean, it's an all adult resort.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to I believe it was Secrets. Yeah, I think it was Secrets.
Like I was saying, we had about
Secrets.
It's
basically about relaxation for real. Y'all flew all the way to Jamaica to relax.
Nigga, you
that's
what
most
that
people.
shit,
Nah,
nigga.
that's what most people. No, I'm not saying just y'all. That's what people do. Like I like, even though, like, when girls do girls trips, they don't be doing shit. When we do fellas trips, we don't be doing shit. It's more about.
Nah, that's different.
Hold on, wait. What's different?
Fellas trips is a difference between girl trips and fella trips. They go to relax. Nigga, when we
swinger convention or the strip club is what we doing.
When we in the fellas trips, we hear that we gotta get a strip club. We out in the streets to God knows how long.
All right, that's facts.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I don't think women do that.
I don't think they might hit, if they hit a club, it's more of a, but they just reserve. Like with us, yeah, we be in the strip club and everything like that, and it's like, even when we. Man, last men's trip that.
Let me hit that, man.
Oh, here you go. The last men's trip that I've been on, that when we went to Myrtle Beach, nigga, we went to
Slim. That was the last man's trip we did.
That we all did. You done been on some that was before, but the last one we did with all of us, nigga, we went to there. We was at the strip club. We was getting drunk. Lemon Durrell bring crackheads back to the room and. Shit, nigga, I got called a nigga on the beach by some white boys and shit. Me and Lim about to fight niggas in trucks and shit like that. Nigga, that's a men's trip.
Hold up, so we gotta almost fight?
Damn near. Nigga,
Wait.
I told you, nigga, using the joint drunk. And I told you I got called a nigga by a whole bunch of white boys. And me and Lim was walking towards the truck and they just pulled off.
That's weird as shit, bro.
But it be like that.
I think, man, we gotta plan a fellas trip now, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Hold up, bro. So, all right, we did a fellas trip. Where would you want to go?
New Orleans, Vegas.
Bro, I'm not doing New Orleans.
Vegas?
I don't even want to do Vegas.
Where would you want to go?
All right, the reason I don't want to do New Orleans because that shit is all night, bro. When I say this shit is all night, now if you never been in there, I'll do it.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, bro, I'm just like too old for that shit. Damn. Like the clubs don't stop. Hey, young, bro, you fuck around and be in a club and wait, and you look up, you be like, bro, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Cause we used to the clubs closing at a certain time. This shit be on and popping. It don't stop.
For the most part.
Nah, I ain't. Nah, bro.
Man, fuck all that. Man, let's get into these motherfucking topics, man. So now I'm gonna play the video.
Trinidad or DR is what they say we should do.
I think DR would be nice too. I'm gonna get into these topics, man. I'm gonna play this shit. Charlemagne the God. And he names influential rappers. And he caught a lot of flack because he left somebody off the list that he thought that a lot of people thought that should be on the list. So let me play this shit.
He would have flexed a little bit more on some Wayne.
I think he flexed as much as he could at this point in his career.
He's the third most influential rapper of all time.
Who he say?
Drake and Hov?
Kanye and Jay. No, he's 4. Kanye, well, I'm not going to say the order number, but it's 4. Kanye, Jay, Pac, Wayne.
You got
4 most influential rappers of all time.
In there now too.
Not the 4.
No.
Not the 4.
No.
In 5.
You know why I don't put Chief Keef in there? Because Chief Keef didn't influence like the world. He influenced a sound of a region. Yeah, he didn't influence the world. Those 4 people I named literally influenced people all over the world. Kanye, Jay, Wayne. Who did I say? Kanye, Pop. Jay, Wayne, and Pop.
I think what Keith did is still growing.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't
look at New York right now.
But is that because of
That's not because of Chief Keef. That's because of
Was Keef even doing drill? Was that called drill back in the day?
Yeah, that was drill. Yeah, that was drill. Okay. And then that influenced Bobby and Rowdy, which that's what influenced.
And now we're here. It's still here.
And I'm gonna tell you the other person that's gonna be there in the future. Future.
Stop playing with him.
That was funny. I think he did it on purpose, bro.
Stop playing with Navadius. I want people to stop playing with him.
Future is on the Mount Rushmore of this generation, easily.
Maybe of multiple generations.
I've told Nyla this before. I'll say it again.
Nyla, she gets.
I told y'all I like Future now. Leave me alone.
Future is the second biggest rapper of the last decade.
Who's the first?
Drake.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, it's Drake and Future. And that's no disrespect, because I love Kendrick. Kendrick is the leader of the new school to me. Cole's dope, but that Hendrix guy. Look at the numbers. Look at the stats. Look at his influence.
That nigga got it, bro. And that nigga be speaking to your soul. He say some shit, and you be like, for real.
That's it. That's all I wanted to talk to y'all about.
Now, first we go like the first thing I'm gonna ask.
They already people start saying stuff. They were saying Pac at the top, Biggie, Pac definitely up top, and then once they said Future, people start saying stop it.
Tonio, who's your like saying it's 2 topics around this. Who is your 4 most influential artists to you right now? To you. I already know Wayne is one.
Wait, when we say influential, what do you mean?
They have a big influence
on me, or you just saying on music?
Now, I would say on music and also on the world.
Bro, he named them. He should have said Chief Keef though. And the reason I say Chief Keef, because whole time Chief Keef brought in a whole wave, bro. Like, he bringing a whole wave. I understand when he's like, hey, he didn't influence the world, but technically he did. He definitely did. Like Jay, Big, and Pac before Wayne. Jay, Big, and Pac influenced a lot of people to show their lyricism.
Is Jay, Big, Pac, and Wayne?
Yes, and then Chief Keef should be number 5.
Okay.
And I don't agree with the Future shit, because the only reason I don't agree with Future is because the only reason Future's here.
He was just saying the last 10 years.
Only reason Future is because of Wayne. Wayne made it cool to do the shit that Future do. That's why I can't say he influenced motherfuckers when Wayne did the shit first.
He was just saying, he just said Future in the last 10 years. He wasn't saying Future as in his top 5 or top 4. He was just saying the last 10 years.
They say Biggie had women and men wearing Coogee. Somebody said Ludacris, Southern rapper, and he does things outside of music.
I don't think you can put Ludacris ahead of Tip.
Somebody said shit. Isn't that Wu-Tang? WU. Who was that?
Yeah, that's Wu-Tang.
That's Wu-Tang, right?
I feel like they have an argument.
Let them request, bro. You know how I do this shit.
They have an argument. I feel like Wu-Tang has an argument. I feel like you can't put Ludacris ahead of Tip in the South argument. And then my thing would be even before Tip, I might put Outkast before them. Because they started, you got to think, got the Grammy. I feel like Outkast started the South movement.
So Tay, I'm gonna say this though. If we doing that, then you might need to go Master P type shit.
Well, yeah, P is one of the most influential. But as an artist, P as an artist is not like as an artist you wouldn't put him up there with Wayne.
Hold up though, but
as a
he
business,
influenced a lot of shit in rap though, bro. Like he made whole time people wasn't even respecting the South until Master P though, bro.
I would say that.
So you can't like everybody knew about Scarface, but it was like, all right, you jealous. Like if you ain't know Scarface, you would be like that nigga from New York.
Cause nigga, I ain't even know like P and them was wearing Jabot jeans before we start wearing shit.
I'm gonna go P.
Lim,
Future.
Lim, what is your foremost influential
Somebody said
artist?
Bow Wow. Hey, jump out the window, please.
Hey, please jump out the window right now.
Foremost influential?
Yes, we talking about we talking about music worldwide and everything like that. That influence culture and everything like that. Your foremost influential.
Bow Wow.
Wow.
This nigga said.
All right, go ahead, Lim. Go ahead.
Bro, y'all don't know who
Lim, go ahead. Go ahead.
Bro, y'all
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bow Wow.
I wouldn't even have said Bow Wow though. I would have said Big Soulja.
Over Bow Wow?
He got the internet wave.
He brought in the internet wave.
He came off the Bow Wow wave.
That's a fact. I'll give you that.
So you will put Big Soulja under Bow Wow.
Yeah.
But he's serious, Sexy Lee.
Time. The reason why I was coming up 2:30 because that's the wrong fucking one.
Wow.
They don't even have the one that I need.
Hey, let him mute her because she tripping. Nah, go ahead, though. Somebody else want to join. Hold on. Okay, Tonio. You know he gonna have some all down south.
Oh, Florida. Nah,
he gonna have all Florida. Let me go say everybody from Jacksonville.
Trick.
Let him go ahead with yours. Why Tonio about to join?
Most influential now.
Oh, Bow Wow. I mean, I guess Jay-Z.
You guess, motherfucker. That's not a guess. You don't have to guess that shit.
Let him just go ahead with your four. Go ahead with your four now.
Jay-Z, Wayne, and I'm gonna go NBA YoungBoy.
Y'all niggas must be y'all 30.
Well, he is in our 30s. It's on you.
Late 30. Go ahead,
Late 30s. It's
Tonio.
on you. Go ahead.
All right, so when I speak from the culture. If you go to India, you see something referring to that artist or that person. I can say I crossed the equator 4 times. I've seen Pac everywhere. He shook the culture. I remember being locked up for 2.5 years in juvie and getting out and everybody wearing Timberland boots and got half of their hair braided and shit. I'm like, what the fuck y'all got going on? Y'all niggas from Mississippi. Y'all niggas from Alabama. What happened to niggas wearing chucks and khakis? Fucking Reebok. Them niggas shook the culture. Jay-Z is somebody that somebody in their 30s would say.
Right.
Is, shook the culture. I came from a different era. Scarface shook the culture. You grew up, you got to remember, in the 90s, that was the era where you grew up with the artists. UGK was talking about Pocket Full of Stones, their first album, right? They weren't talking about that shit in their last album.
Somebody said Nelly.
He brought that singing.
He putting grills in and Air Forces.
Singing. Like I said, he said he never got any residuals off that shit because I didn't even know Air Force Ones before Nelly came out with the Air Force One song. Air Force Ones was between $50 and $70. He said when they brought the Air Force One song out, they took Air Force Ones up to $100.
All right, Sexy Lee, we gonna stop saying the shit that do saying. You talking about LL Cool J? We gonna let that go.
You gotta remember, I'm talking about people that influence the culture.
All right.
Tonio, hold up. No, Tonio, you from the South. And like somebody did say Wu-Tang. You from Florida. Did Wu-Tang did they have that reach down there?
They had a reach, but not as far as shaking the culture. In the Midwest and like the Mid-South, like I was in Tennessee at the time. So I saw that shit there, like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? You calling me son. Nigga, what? But you about to get swung on. You know what I'm saying? So it was a whole change of the culture that I saw that the Wu-Tang did when they came out.
I like somebody
was out before I got locked up, but they was running shit the whole time I was locked up.
Somebody said Ice Cube and NWA. I like that answer.
Oh hell yeah.
I like that answer.
Even Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, somebody said that too.
That was the white boys starting to be more outward with the fact that hip hop was affecting their culture.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Nobody said Eminem.
Eminem.
It's quiet.
He made it easy. Like I was saying, before M, it was fucking. But even before M, even though he was trash, I'm not gonna say not M. I'm talking about Vanilla Ice.
Yep. Before M was Vanilla Ice.
Before M, it was Vanilla Ice.
It was a few people scattered, but as far as dominant, it was Vanilla Ice.
And then you got to think that motherfucker hit.
Somebody said Lil Kim too.
Okay.
Kim, yes. As the most, I could say she might be one of the, if not the most influential woman in hip hop.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Hold on, wait.
No, think about this. I say think about this, Tonio. I don't care where you was at when that motherfucking hardcore poster came out.
Everybody had that shit.
That was one album.
It was one album.
But she changed the game with that shit.
Okay, so she changed the game more than Queen Latifah changed the game?
UNITY. That's all I know.
One album.
That's all I know.
Yeah, look at Queen Latifah right now. Look at Lil Kim right now.
You right.
Based off when they first came out.
Tonio, you look at Lil Kim. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Your bitch like she like a cabbage patch though.
No. We don't do that about our sisters.
We don't. I love her to death. I just don't like. I don't like the surgery, the enhancement, and everything like that. And Lil Kim.
Just say she made some bad life choices.
I'm gonna keep it. We gonna keep it real because I love her to death. I love her music. I think she did make some bad life choices. And then you got to think under that umbrella of Biggie. Biggie had a lot of influential women that I think that it could have went far, but I think relationship wise, like I think Charlie Baltimore could have been further than what she was.
Hold up, let me say this though about Lil Kim. She might need to be number 5, bro.
Number 5 what?
Most influential rapper. Because first of all, there's rappers that still rapping like Lil Kim, like to this day. And she came out at 19.
That's what's getting them paid. That's what's getting them paid, bro.
But you ain't got to do that.
You ain't got to do it, but the people are signing people that's doing it.
Because I can say Lil Kim started the pussy rap. Oh,
nah,
I'm gonna fuck you, this, that, and the third, blase, blah, and
my shit good and all that.
My pussy good. And you hear that till today when you hear artists like Glorilla talking about pussy good, this, that, and the third. You still hear that to today. You still hear the influence of Lil Kim and a lot of the female rappers today.
That's facts. We're gonna have to put her in number 5. She got to be number 5.
Y'all giving people too much credit.
Wait,
y'all giving people too much credit, bro.
But then even with Kim, and not to say, and I like Biggie really pushed her to do that.
Yep, she ain't want to do it.
So, because that will fall under Biggie's umbrella. A lot of these people fall under influence of other people. If she didn't,
exactly, that's it.
But she a female though. That's different though,
right? But if Biggie don't put like even watching the movie, if the movie
that was all because she was a female.
Yeah. If the movie holds to be true, and you watch the movie, I'm not saying it's true or not. When you watch the Notorious movie, and he says she has suspenders and the shirt on, he said lose the shirt and just wear the suspenders. And it's a poster out here with her just having the suspenders on, cover her nipples, and it's just you can see her see her breast. So basically,
it ain't no different. It ain't no different than Gangsta Boo album. She got the same shit.
Yeah, I would say Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo wasn't before Lil Kim though.
But
say what?
Gangsta Boo wasn't before Lil Kim.
I mean, you didn't know it's Gangsta Boo.
No, I'm saying she wasn't before Lil Kim. Is what I'm saying.
But he said if you're not in the South, you would know that, Tonio, because she wasn't bubbling. She bubbling. We in this region, she would be bubbling because New York is under New York. So basically, you're going to hear about Lil Kim before, and then who has the backing of Lil Kim? South music wasn't bubbling like that at the time. And to your piece,
what? It wasn't.
Up here, Tonio.
Okay. I'm about to say.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not depreciating the South. I'm talking about up here.
No. I know you're not.
Yeah, because South music. Yeah, you had your music from the South that was bubbling. You talking about your Scarface. You talking about, which is very influential. And then to a lot of people wasn't talking about the drug rap.
No funny. Why do people give Scarface so much credit, bro?
What the hell?
Nah, I'm dead ass right now. Like, Face cool, but it's like...
We can do that.
Huh?
We can do that. We can do that.
No, I'm saying he cool, but like, bro. He does nothing for me. Let me just say that.
Okay.
He do nothing for me.
So think about this. You read certain books as a child that maybe you read as a grown man, and you look at totally different, and you get a totally different perception of what that book was when you was younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some dumbass reason, I was one of the people that was able to understand Scarface at a young age because the life that he was talking about, either I was living it or my cousins was living it. And to see him progress through time, what he feed in your brain, I listened to the diary when I was in juvie. If you listen to what the hell he's saying, you know, without listen to it with a spiritual ear, than just a normal nigga ear. It'll grasp you more.
Hey, let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Did Scarface not get put on after the song with Tupac? Like, I'm talking about global.
Put on.
Global.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my point of what I'm saying. Like, if it wasn't for
songs with Redman, songs with Compass Most
but
Wanted and all that.
what most people know Face for? The song with Tupac, right?
Let Me Roll. No, that y'all in y'all 30s.
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm just saying for me, bro.
Y'all in y'all 30s.
He don't do nothing. It's almost like when people bring, like, you know, older people bring up KRS-One. It's like, what, he do nothing for me. Like, it's trash.
Okay. Well, look at, and I understand that. I understand that from your perspective. But think about it like this: if you never experienced love, and you listen to Lily Williams' "I Love You," you're gonna think it's a nice ass song.
Yeah.
But if you listen to it and somebody been hurt and you been hurt, you're gonna grasp that song totally different.
Yeah, it's about you.
You know what I'm saying?
You basically saying it's about my perspective, right?
Yeah, no, I'm saying don't think like a nigga about everything.
Man playing tricks on you was Ghetto Boys, not just Scarface by itself.
What are you talking about? He wrote most of that song.
It was more than just him rapping though.
He wrote most of that song. I don't care if Jesus rapped.
Let me ask you this question.
Scarface wrote it. It was from his.
Let me ask you this question. What was the best? What was the best part of the song? Is when shit, I forgot his name.
I feel you.
The short one.
I feel you. You talking about Bushwick?
Yeah, that was the best part of the whole song.
He wrote Bushwick part, bro.
But I dig that. But guess what though? Me on the outside looking in, I don't know he did that shit. Like,
right.
All right, so look, it's like, listen, real quick though.
So think about how good of an artist and a writer he is if you don't even know that he wrote that.
Listen, R. Kelly wrote a lot of songs, right? And everybody don't know all the songs he wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Totally, I get you.
That's all I'm saying.
But if you're not a Scarface fan and you're not a music geek and stuff like that, then you're not gonna grasp R. Kelly like everybody else, and you're gonna say just like you say about Scarface. He don't do nothing for me.
No, he can rap though, but he don't, like, his songs don't. It don't give me the. This is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to do your homework.
I gotta grow up.
I inbox. I say you gotta do your homework. I sing some songs.
Yeah, send me some songs that I need to hear. Now I'm gonna tell you.
No.
Let me tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So my homie Johnny, King Johnny from Separated 2, I ain't fuck with Jay-Z like that. So he used to give me rides home from work because we worked together, and he put a compilation together of Jay-Z songs and let me listen and like, hey, take this home and listen. The shit was fire. It was like, all right, I see what you like about him, but it's still it's all right.
Right.
I never sold Stone. Somebody asked me that.
I'm not a big Jay-Z fan like that either, man. Like Reasonable Doubt was his best album to me.
Why do people keep saying that? I don't think that.
Because y'all niggas in y'all 30s.
He just keeps saying we in our 30s.
But with Face, what about you? I wouldn't even put Smile as his number one hit. His number one hit was Man Cry.
Exactly.
Oh no, Man Cry. I never seen the Man Cry.
That's a number one hit.
But listen, that shit it's fire because that's facts. The whole song was facts.
Now it's fire now.
No. Listen, you ain't let me finish. The whole song was facts. That's everybody can feel that song. Understand that because everybody had someone pass away. Everyone. So obviously we understand that. But what I'm saying is, all right, so what? Like, do something new. Like, I like versatility. You know what I'm saying? In rappers.
And you don't think you're a versatile rapper?
Hell no.
I wouldn't say that, Tony.
I can't listen to 90s rap. I'm sorry.
God damn, y'all niggas is
Exactly.
y'all acting crazy. Damn, y'all can't listen to 90s. Like I can say,
versatile.
with Biggie, Tupac, and Scarface, I can listen to this shit now, and it still has relevance till today.
Oh,
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
Say, Biggie was in the 2000s, bro.
Biggie died in 90. Biggie died in 97.
Oh, I thought he was
What I'm saying is rapping style is 2000.
So you trying to say?
I see what you're saying. I see what
you're trying to say. Scarface rapping style, what?
It's still
80s,
90s,
early 90s.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, because he's a real rapper.
Nah, hold on, wait. Listen,
because he's a real rapper.
When you
He's a real rapper. This bullshit now ain't real.
hold on, wait. When you to me, am I feeling?
Goddamn.
How I feel is this: as a rapper, bro, I like double entendres. I want to go back and be like, damn, what he was talking about? Like, what did that mean?
Even spell double entendre in them
motherfucker. I know what it means though.
Out what that shit was earlier this year.
See, look, Tonio, I'm gonna tell you what you like. You like straightforward rap. That's what you like.
No, I didn't say all that.
But it doesn't have to be, like I say, great rap. Just because you're a metaphorical rapper, or you can say something that means something else. But if I can say something that it mean what it means, but it hit hard, that shit still hard.
It is, Tate, but this shit, bro, I just can't explain it, bro. That's probably why I like Wayne. He's the most versatile rapper I ever heard.
Scarf that nigga.
Man, Scarface said
UGK, I can't listen to them. I can't listen to that bullshit, man.
Oh Lord.
He
like the rollout shit.
He the young, but Lim is the young. Lim the youngest out of all of us. So like I said, me and Tony are knocking on 40. Lim just into his 30.
Listen, hey Tony, we ain't gonna listen to Lim because that nigga said NBA young boy. He can jump off the bridge.
I would say the fan base.
I was trying to give him a pass.
Nigga said NBA young boy.
Oh, bro, NBA young boy is the new, bro. He's
the new what?
To these young niggas.
To the young niggas, I would say that.
To the young niggas, yeah.
So Tonio,
exactly.
we gonna let you do your region. Who's the most influential rappers in Florida to you?
In the state of Florida.
In the state of Florida, the most influential rappers now, and even in your you got to give one. You got to give one youngin too. You got to give one youngin.
I say 9, like Kodak and them jits doing it. Ace. All them little niggas,
Young and Ace,
and they doing it. They owning they shit.
Okay,
they owning they shit, and they sharing with their homeboys how to own their shit. The 90s niggas wasn't doing that.
I fuck with Young and Ace though. I like Young and Ace.
Oh no, he definitely fire.
Nardo.
I don't even know who that is.
Nah, Nardo fire too.
You don't know who Young and Ace is? With the well, everybody know everybody.
Lim, you did the nigga that did the
smoke.
When I see you.
That's Fulio.
Oh, what's the other one?
Fulio. Shout out to Fulio too, man.
Yeah, he tough too.
Man, don't get into these young niggas too much, man. They got too much for me.
Not to be said to be funny. It's just they carry beef they carry hard beefs, and then a lot of that stuff is not even right.
Honestly, man. With what's going on right now, they talking about old beefs that they had that is still might be going on with their little niggas, man. And you gotta remember, some people put they put what they passionate about over somebody else's life. Yeah. What they passionate about mean most.
Yeah.
And then when you mix the culture and the drugs and all that stuff, it's bound to happen. Because I'll tell you right now, I did a lot of stuff, dumb stuff over president. And y'all probably have too. It's just the gypsies got more access to guns, and because their brain ain't fully developed, they make bad choice decisions.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't turn my back on it. No.
Yeah, I ain't doing that either because they make some good music. It is kind of messed up.
Fuck.
Nah, Lem, you gotta chill because it is kind of messed up when you like digging a young rapper and then they pass away. It's like, damn, he probably could have been something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's your influential rappers that y'all name. They need to put them under the fucking wing.
But
the next generation always supposed to be better than the last, right?
But the same thing,
But
Tonio.
that's where it comes to a disconnect because our OGs wasn't there to teach us, just like if a dad went home for their son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got three generations of misguided youth.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say generations, you got to think about it like this: if you're in 12th grade and other boy in 9th grade, y'all not thinking the same way.
Yeah, y'all not.
Y'all, you on some different stuff on a different culture that he might not even be on. So think about that when it comes to our culture and rap music and stuff like that.
Hey, so
that's
listen.
That's why you say stuff like Ludacris and stuff.
Hey, so listen. Since we on the rap tip,
we gotta get to the second part of that question.
All right, what's the second part?
The second part of that question is, and then like what you just said, do Chief Keef deserve to be up there?
Yes.
Hold up, I didn't get to finish my question.
Oh, go ahead.
Answer my question.
Oh yeah, your most influential Florida rap.
The OGs, you got to remember, you got Luke at the top, bro. He was one of the few that was doing independently first.
Who?
Luther Campbell, Uncle Luke.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Uncle Luke. He was doing it independently first. And you got to think, during the East Coast, West Coast Death Row era, we was the only niggas that was riding on Death Row. Them niggas was fighting them niggas. Ask JT Money. Shout out to JT Money. When they would come to the conventions here, Orlando, Jacksonville, whatever, it would be issues. They ain't going for that shit. And things didn't happen. So with this era, these kids learning it on their own. They taking it upon themselves to learn the game that nobody else was taught or was willing to share. And that's why you got people talking about, Ludacris is top 5 rapper and stuff like that.
He keep bringing up Chris. I like Chris. I just don't think he's ahead of Tip.
No,
I don't think he shouldn't be ahead of Tip, and nobody's running.
Yeah,
Lil must have been in jail for a long time. What's up, man?
Not even been in jail for a long.
I was out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, them 2.5 years of juvie. When I went in, Snoop was the shit. My first day in was the OJ Bronco tape. So only thing I knew was when a white boy came in with the Scarface the Diary. I went on leave and got the second UGK tape.
See, I can't listen to Snoop Dogg either.
But that Lim, you got to think when that shit came out,
man. Lim
like
Lim
we
don't
are.
need to be in the driver's seat
but
right
no,
now.
hey, Tonio, we what Lim 30? What you 32 or 33?
33.
You 33. So Lim, we 5 to 6 years ahead of him.
What I said in the beginning. I said y'all must be in y'all 30s.
I can't watch no 1995 movie. None of that.
You lunching on that shit.
Nah, I can't. I'm with it.
Nigga, you
What's
ain't.
the reason?
I should slap the shit out of you because this nigga, you ain't watched Scarface until a couple years ago.
That's facts.
Lim, you can admit you live a very sheltered life.
That nigga in a bubble.
He said he lived a sheltered life.
In a bubble. But then like to be like Tonio. So you had Luke, who your Florida rappers. You had Luke, and who else? You said your young one.
You had Poison Clan, JT Money, you know what I'm saying?
I know who JT Money is.
You had a bunch of people. Like, people don't know. It's people from other places originally from Florida, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just don't say it because they came up wherever they came up at, and that's what they claim.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas from Florida, bro.
A lot of niggas from the South to make it, even though to make it big, like everybody, a lot of motherfuckers, they have to either go to Atlanta and everybody try to view them as Atlanta artists, or they go to another city and they try to view them as that city's artist. But you're from where you're from. Like a lot of people.
Niggas be from Macon, Georgia, talking about he from Atlanta.
You from Macon, motherfucker. You can't say you from Atlanta. You're from Macon, Georgia.
Yeah.
But then
y'all do the same thing up north too.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers.
Like North Carolina got on New York hats and shit.
But that's the same thing to be said here. A lot of motherfuckers here before they started talking that DMV shit. A lot of niggas be from Maryland, motherfucking Virginia, and be talking about they from DC.
That's fast.
Just to sell that.
Exactly.
Just to sell that. I'm from the worst. I'm from the bricks. I'm from the worst of the worst and everything like that. But you didn't have to do that. You can say you from Maryland. It's not to be said. But
that's just like a nigga from Newport News saying you must be one of them Hampton niggas. Hampton right up the street. Basically.
But that's even to be said. Like even comedian Dave Chappelle, I seen him talk one day, and he was like, he said most motherfuckers when he says he from DC, and he said he be listening to, he said he go to other comedians that was from LA and they from Compton, and niggas be like, yeah, you know this, that, and the third. Yeah, Dave, I know you from DC. I know it's fucked up. And Dave was like, yeah, but Dave Chappelle is from fucking Silver Spring.
He is?
Yes, he grew up uptown DC, Silver Spring. And Dave was like, nigga, he was like, when motherfuckers talk about the ghetto, because he was like, everybody was poor. He was like, I was poor enough. He was like, I made enough money to be over a lot of black people, but he was like, shit, he said I felt alone because I was a poor black kid around white motherfuckers that got money.
Yeah.
He said, my parents did just enough to have me be poor around white people. So that's basically what it is. A lot of people gonna sell you them dreams because, especially with industry and especially in rap, if you in rap, most rap, they feel like it comes from some of the poorest regions. The best rap should be coming from the poorest regions that you can be in. You feel like you're not basically solidified if you from a good area. Long as you rap about what you know, like I can say, long as Drake, if like I had a friend to tell me, oh, Drake not gonna make it. I was like, long as he stay with what he knows and rap what he knows, he'd be cool.
He definitely rap what he knows.
Yeah, he don't rap about, oh, I got bricks, I'm killing these niggas and this nigga gonna shoot you. No, he don't.
Nah, hold up. He do be saying his mans to do it.
But that might be his mans. You can rap. You don't have to physically actually do it. You can sit up here and tell you can be the storyteller of the hood.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with being a storyteller of the hood.
Do you believe in him though? Like, do you believe in a rapper that's the storyteller?
Drake making it. He the storyteller. He
came off.
You say what?
Lem, you weird as a mud, bro. You just said don't mess with them young niggas, and then he passed away, but then you still mess with King Von.
I said, ask Don what I told him. Don let me listen to that nigga. I said, nah, that nigga like that, but bro, how he talking, he ain't gonna make it through the next year.
But Von, I could say even you listen to, I think what 600 Breezy said, if Von even would have lived,
he'd have been bigger than Lil Durk.
I know. 600 Breezy said he'd have been better than Lil Durk.
No, he wouldn't have.
But Von would have been locked up forever.
For the Rico stuff?
Not for the Rico. Even with shit coming out against Von now.
Nature would have took his course regardless regarding that.
But Von had bodies in Chicago that they was trying to wrap him up in.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he ain't got killed, nature would have taken his course.
Von had, I think when they came out, Chicago police said we had investigations against Von in 3 to 4 bodies. They was gonna wrap Von up, dog. Not even for the Rico shit. Yeah. They was gonna wrap Von up. And 600 Breezy said that if Von didn't die, Von more than likely would have been in jail.
Well, they wrapped him up anyway.
Oh, this nigga.
But like I like to be said, I think Keith should be in there because nigga, I didn't hear about, you gotta think they got drill artists in UK. They got drill artists like New York drill, Chicago drill. I feel like he started a movement that is still going on today.
Oh,
okay.
Chief Keef.
Check this out.
Yeah, it's no Lil Durk, no Chief Keef. It's no what's that nigga name that make the beats? He not there either.
Yeah.
G Herbo, all them niggas.
Okay, well put it. I'll put it to you like this. I grew up in the 90s. So you have people from overseas coming over and rapping. You had Snow doing the reggae shit with the Informer shit. He blew up off that shit.
Yeah, off one song?
Yeah, off that one song. He had like another song. He came back years later, and he made a lot of money. It's been people overseas. Moni Love. What's the name? Yeah, I think her name Moni Love.
Moni in the middle. Where you at? In the middle. That shit. She had a song with Queen Latifah too.
Yeah, what's your boy 21 Savage? Nigga from Britain or some shit, ain't?
Yeah, but he claimed Atlanta.
He was born there, but he's from
he from ATL. But like I said, it can't really.
Slick Rick.
Yeah, Slick Rick is from overseas. He's from London.
Drake.
Who?
Drake.
Yeah, Drake from Canada.
Drizzy Drake from Canada.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of people. You know, the music just went overseas. So with the Chief Keef thing, that genre of music is going overseas, and somebody's got big off of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of these drill artists. I just think Chief Keef doesn't get the credit that he get because I didn't think about or he even hear about a drill artist before Chief Keef. Before when Love Sosa came out, I feel like that was the start of drill to me.
These bitches love Sosa.
This where y'all get it messed up though. Like just because Chief Keef was the first person that came out with the drill music, don't mean he was the first person with drill music.
I'm not saying that.
Facts. He's the one. Listen, he's the first one to put a light on it. A bright light is what I'm saying.
No, he's the first person somebody invested the money in.
All right, we can go with that. Somebody believed in him then.
In some cases, he's the first person somebody invested big money in. It could have been some smaller artists.
Hey, then we can say that about everything.
Exactly.
You think Christopher Columbus?
I was about to go there with the
motherfucking world.
I was about to go there with the hip hop starting in New York. Hip hop ain't starting no goddamn New York. It's just that they had the engine to push it bigger.
New York only say that because they know New York ain't shit right now.
I mean, that's life according to them.
It started here. Nigga, where's that now? It's been in Atlanta for over 20 years.
It's been in the South. I'm not gonna generally say Atlanta. A lot of these motherfuckers might claim that shit, but it's been in the South. You talking about and you can even say like H-Town. You could say Florida. You could say Atlanta. You could say a lot of these areas. A lot of that shit been in down south. Like even with the Futures and stuff like that. With the when they had their time with the Paul Walls, with the motherfucking
Mike Jones.
Who is the biggest artist right now? Where he from?
The biggest artist
right now. Where he from?
It got to be Drake.
Even from I would say
they got to be Drake.
Drake's not the biggest artist. Lil Baby the biggest artist.
Hey, Lem, you gotta chill, Lem.
Yeah, he does have. He has an argument. He has an argument,
bro. He not bigger than no Drake, bro.
He is bigger than Drake right now.
Hold on, wait. Hold up, Lem. Hold up.
Hey, tell you, why you think Drake keep doing songs with Lil Baby?
Hold on, wait, Lem.
I'll say this with you. I say this on top of what you said, Lem. Drake music, his new album is getting played overseas hard as fuck.
But that shit like elevator music. That shit like some shit that's get played in
We don't listen to that shit.
I don't listen to it.
Hold up, Lem.
Bro, listen, I don't rate these niggas off numbers, bro. I don't give a fuck about no numbers.
Lem, real quick, just to argue with you. Y'all do remember the first song that Lil Baby, that we heard from Lil Baby, Drake was on it. And we was clowning Lil Baby when he said, wham, 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 call me Lil Baby. We was clowning him for that.
Right.
You're telling me that the nigga that Drake helped put on, hold up now, you're telling me the nigga that Drake helped put on is bigger than him? As an artist?
So you telling me the nigga that Lil Wayne put on went past him?
He did.
Hold up, y'all think Wayne?
I seen the smile on your face. I seen the smile.
Hold up, wait.
And we talking about at this moment. We not
at this moment. Okay, all right.
Drake is bigger than Wayne, correct?
Drake ain't no icon, bro.
At this moment, Drake is bigger than Wayne.
Man, can you go with that New York shit?
We ain't talking about icons.
I'll say this. He is an icon because he's been doing what he's been doing consistently over damn near about 15 years, right?
Yeah, it's consistent 15 years.
We're talking about right now as we speak. Is Drake bigger than Lil Wayne right now?
Hell yeah.
Yes. He is, Tonio. Tonio, don't even think about it. Don't let your bias come into question.
I'm going to be biased, but let me ask y'all this question. If Drake and Wayne put out an album at the same time, Wayne put out Carter 5,
right,
and Drake put out an album, who shit gonna outsell who?
Drake gonna outsell Wayne.
No, he not.
No, he's not.
Wayne might outsell him because what is it called? It's
anticipation.
Exactly.
Just because of the women. Drake will outsell him because of the women.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Doug.
I would say that also.
You feel like women are going to buy Wayne album over Drake album?
No.
Right. Women
And dude's going to buy
Drake
what the
over
bitch
Wayne.
like.
But that don't mean Drake is better than him. Will be better than him.
I'm joking, young. He is. He a bigger artist.
He at this stage now, he's just a bigger artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like to say what'd you say, Tonio?
But if Drake and Wayne drop an album today, Wayne going to outsell the shit out of his ass.
I think so too.
It might. I think it might. Only thing be off anticipation.
I don't really care about sales, bro.
The numbers ain't really too much.
Wait, the sales don't matter?
I don't think because I like.
Me it don't.
I like.
Nigga, I said Rihanna not a legend.
Because she don't got a lot. She don't have a catalog. She.
But
I think
compared to Beyonce, she got more number one hits than Beyonce.
I don't care about.
She's a business mogul like shit, but like I don't in the music game. I felt like she used the music to propel something else, like to put.
I really don't care about all that, but I just don't.
But you're not gonna put Rihanna up there with Whitney Houston. You're gonna put Beyonce in that conversation.
Beyonce up there either. You're a dirty liar.
But no, a lot of people. No, I'm not saying me.
Nigga said you're a dirty liar.
I don't like Beyonce. No, that's not what I said.
I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan, but a lot of people's gonna put her in that conversation with the Whitney Houston. I won't.
Hey,
that's somebody that's 28.
Hey, people say she's overrated. If you want Beyonce better than Whitney Houston. What?
A lot of people say that.
If you really want to get into it, bro, Beyonce is better than Whitney Houston.
Performing-wise, that's the only thing.
Overall.
Y'all need to get
Listen.
He needs to get out the driver's seat.
Okay,
he the passenger.
Yes, she can sing. Can she sing better than Whitney Houston? No. Can Whitney Houston dance? No.
I said performer-wise?
Performer-wise.
I said overall. Overall, she's better.
Beyonce can dance better than Whitney. But her vocals compared to Whitney, what?
It's trash. Beyonce can't sing better than Jasmine Sullivan.
Or anybody in Floetry.
Okay, but y'all missing the point.
Or anybody.
Y'all missing the point. Overall, we're not saying she sang better than her. We're not saying that. I said overall.
It's not overall. It's just performance.
But like with me, I don't really give a. But that's just to be said. Like if you talking about performance, shit, Sierra can perform too. That bitch can't sing to save her life.
Yeah, that's true.
And she can't out perform Beyonce.
She will outdance the shit out of Beyonce's ass. She'll dance circles around that bitch. But that's Lim, that's choreography, Lim.
I know a bunch of gay people that'll dance better than Sierra.
But Lim, that's choreography. That's something that we do 1, 2, 3 count.
Y'all got me feeling like I'm a beehive and shit. Like y'all.
But Lim, but Beyonce,
I just know talent when I see it.
She has good Lim, she has excellent choreographers. To sit up there and say Sierra can come on stage and do some motherfucking Sierra performance wise.
So you saying Sierra a better freestyle dancer?
Hell yeah, easily.
Who gives a fuck about freestyle when this shit is better?
But that's performance. You said performance.
A choreographer did that for
just
Beyonce.
like Chris Brown is a freestyle dancer.
And he's a better dancer than a lot of people.
He's a better dancer than Usher. It just is what it is.
My fucking ass hurting on this fucking chair.
Y'all crazy.
No, it ain't crazy though. It's just to be said. Beyonce is choreography, yes, but freestyle wise and breaking shit down, yeah. Sierra kill her motherfucking ass.
Why do choreography somebody showing you how to dance versus you think you think Sierra don't have choreography?
Exactly.
I'm not saying she doesn't.
Performance. That's a part of the performance. That's the whole thing. Your choreography, your dancing is a part of your performance.
Choreography, right? Sierra not just getting up there dancing.
But she can though, is what we're saying.
But
Beyonce can too.
I don't like with me.
Beyonce, only thing she's trying to do is twerk.
It's
Everything else has to be
okay. If y'all want to go there, Beyonce started twerking.
Boy, shut up.
Hey, let me get off the
Nigga, get off the live. Nigga, the nigga twerking was
Nigga,
waiting for it.
beehive.
Nigga, this nigga beehive. He a beehive plant.
I got a question.
I'm not.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Tonio. Hold up, Lim. Let Tonio ask the question.
So you think Beyonce is a better dancer than Janet was when she was in her prime?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Y'all, see, this y'all thing.
How we?
This what y'all keep trying to do.
Lim, how exit you out, bro?
Let me talk. This what y'all keep trying to do. When you think Beyonce was better than Janet Jackson in her prime, nigga, Beyonce had 15 kids and still in her prime.
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
But like I said, you talking if you talking about performance wise, to me,
bro, y'all crazy. Bro. Y'all
I'm just saying, Lim. For me to go back, and you talking about for me to go back and really look at shit. You talking about performance wise, Rhythm Nation shits on performance wise a lot of any and everything that Beyonce's ever done. Performance wise,
the whole album was performance wise.
Rhythm Nation shits on anything Beyonce's ever done.
I don't think somebody wrote the raps for you, nigga. Was that shit fire or not? Oh, man, I'm gonna feel fucked up if them chains ain't real that they had on in that video. I'm gonna look at it different. Man, I don't give a fuck. That shit was the nigga Turk said on bling bling. All them chains was fake.
Hey, and you know what? You
look at them different now.
I thought about that shit back then because I had that CD. I was like, don't that watch say Geneva on that shit? And then when people were saying stunting, I'm like, stunting is to me being the person I was at that time. I thought stunting was you trying to be something you wasn't. I thought that same shit back then.
Hey, but you see what he said? His shit bling bling, his shit bling blow. All that shit was bling blow. That shit wasn't it. It just wasn't it back then. But like I said, everybody's gonna have their picks. My thing is, what I don't really care about the performance wise and anything. That's just like the UDB said, Lim. Did you like Jay Howe? Did Jay Howe go up there and dance? No.
But you feel like he's a better singer.
You feel like he's a better singer than a lot of motherfuckers out there, right?
Hey, no, listen. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Jay Howe, bro. It's different people with their voice is an instrument, and it's some niggas that can sing, but their voice is not an instrument. That nigga voice is an instrument, bro.
But so
that nigga, bro. I'm all right.
But that to be said, even
like what you mean, like dancing?
Yes, that's a performance. All he do is stand up there on stage and sing. Performing is putting on a whole act and shit.
No, he put on the show.
No,
Luther wasn't no dancer.
Just because
performance, like putting on a performance, that means you're singing, you're dancing, and all that shit.
That don't mean that.
Yes, that is what performance is.
So I Google his name and ask see do it say performance.
Take his ass home, man. Take him home.
But we like to get off this topic. Like I'm saying, a performance. A lot of people, like you said, Lim. A lot of people, their voice is an instrument, and their voice conquers a lot of things that they don't have to do. Like Luther Vandross never had to fucking dance. Fucking.
You think Luther ever had to dance?
No,
never.
Teddy Pendergrass never had to fucking dance.
But Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye never had to fucking dance.
That way, that means Beyonce has to perform.
Yeah, Barry White went back.
Fuck no.
Like you saying, Beyonce can't say. I ain't gonna get back on Beyonce.
Because if you just said that, because Luther, his voice is an instrument. They didn't have to dance, but Beyonce has to go out there and dance.
He's a total package.
But
it's not like he can't turn.
Jay Howe he's like look at Tonio, look him up. You gotta because like I can't really name the song, but he's a great singer.
Yeah, he got.
But like
songs.
he got songs. He's a great singer. But like to say total package, Lim. Like I could say.
No, I said Beyonce had total package.
Beyonce to me, but we're gonna end this conversation. Beyonce, full wise. Beyonce. Yes, I would say full wise, but Beyonce does nothing greater than anybody. She's not the greatest dancer. She's not the greatest singer, but she's
the total package, better than anybody. That's the whole point.
She's the total package to somebody that's 32.
Man, let's get to this motherfucking next topic, man.
All right, y'all, man. I don't know. All right, Tonio, man.
All right, man.
All right. I don't even know how you exit people out. Y'all got to hit the X. Tonio, you got to hit the X.
Up to the top, baby.
Tonio, you got to hit the X. All right, there you go. All right, what's the next topic, Tay?
The next topic we gonna get on Like we ain't been here in a while, so we gonna still get on this motherfucking topic. This motherfucking Little Mermaid shit, dog.
Oh yeah.
If Lem, you still there? Okay, this Little Mermaid shit. When this motherfucking dropped the trailer for the Little Mermaid, if you don't know,
it's out.
The trailer for it. If you don't know, one of the sisters, Haley Bailey. If you watch Grownish, if you seen them on Instagram, I mean you've seen them on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you've seen them on YouTube. Haley Bailey is playing Ariel in the new motherfucking Little Mermaid. If you know that,
that's the Little Mermaid thing, right?
Yeah. If you know that Little Mermaid, and previously in the animated version, Little Mermaid was white. She was a white young female in the animated version. So I could say Haley Bailey can sing. She can do everything basically that is for the role. But this fucking what's your name got so many dislikes from people and why did they cast her and this?
Okay, but let me ask something though. Is you surprised?
No, I'm not.
That's all I be. When shit happens, that's what helped me get through some bullshit.
But this is an animated. We're talking about a fictional character. Fictional.
So just imagine if you played Bill. What's that nigga on the dollar? George Washington.
Right.
Nigga, they kill you.
But the motherfucker said they gonna, and then all this shit came out. I seen shit on people Instagram, and then it's so, and like I said, it like everybody jumped to uproar when we say shit racist. Oh well, if she gonna play Ariel, we gonna do Martin Luther King starring Brad Pitt.
What?
Oh yeah, I seen that though.
What?
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
We're talking about Martin Luther King is that's nonfiction. That's real life.
That Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell and the dude, the other dude for How High.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell and
the nigga from Brother.
Yeah, the one who.
I don't give a fuck like that How High shit. I don't give a fuck about that because that's fiction. You got to think. Like let's sit up there and run down some shit that white motherfuckers have done. No, they had, like I said, I know it's not a movie none of us have seen. No, they had John Wayne playing Genghis Khan. And Genghis Khan is
Asians, they had white people playing Egyptian kings and shit. All that shit.
They got white people playing Jesus.
Genghis Khan is Mongolian. Then you had a movie that came out not too long ago. It was called Gods of Egypt, starring Gerard Butler, which is white, and some other white people. Did not.
No, he's not white though. Gerard Butler not white.
He's Aussie or something like that. But the whole cast was damn near white. You talking about a whole cast of damn near white people starring in a movie called Gods of Egypt?
Right. I mean, you in their world, so I mean.
And then you talk about shit with the black, you got to talk about, even go back in the days with shit in blackface. Motherfuckers playing black people in blackface. But white people playing black, were playing, you supposed to be playing black. And then with the Sambo shit, they portrayed us as being lazy, this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. They get mad about a fictional, go ahead.
Hey, thing. What was Monique? What was her Grammy? I mean, her Oscar.
Playing the worst black person you can imagine.
Somebody said she getting paid for her color more than her voice.
There you go. Nothing else to be talked about.
But when we went out Oscars, it's like, what was Denzel Oscar? Playing Dirty Cop. He didn't get it from Malcolm X.
So,
they had Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra.
Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra, an Egyptian.
So all they do is show you how they feel about you and shit.
And then you sit up there and you read, and actually, Antonio, you go to church more than anybody else, us. You read the description of God in the Bible, and then you keep seeing this nigga got a perm. This motherfucker up there, light as a brick and got a perm, and you You was in Jerusalem, like that light with a perm.
Hey.
Nigga, that nigga was on the south side of DC.
I run into that nigga every time I go to Anacostia Station.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just think
I ain't even gonna get into that because we'll be here for a minute. Now, matter of fact, bruh, they make us do this goofy shit so they can still move forward and we still moving back. Like I always argue with this motherfucker. Cause she keeps saying we need to know where we from. And I'm like, bruh, we need to just know where the fuck we going. We need to fuck where we from.
You need to know where you do need to know where you come from. Because
okay, let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna rephrase it. We do need to know where we come from, but not right now. Cause the more we try to go look back where we from, going on all this what's that called? Ancestry bullshit, bruh.
You can't do both at the same time.
Not waste of time. They already 100 years ahead of us.
So if we don't know where we come from, then it's okay for them to keep teaching our kids that we started off as slavery.
No.
That's crazy too.
I don't even. First of all, I told you I don't believe none of this shit.
Tonio, what's the question?
Think slavery fake.
What's the question, Tonio?
Is that a question?
Yeah, he said he got a question. I guess he gonna say it. But yeah, though, y'all think she taking too much slack for nothing?
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna do an excellent job in playing Ariel. I feel like a lot of people, and I hope the movie. I hope all the haters go out to see the motherfucking movie, so that shit can be a motherfucking, so that shit can do box office numbers.
Well, I think a lot of people gonna go see it to say that it was trash.
I don't give a fuck. I just want the shit to do box office numbers just for her, because like I'm saying, I feel like she has. Hello.
No.
I feel like she has the range as an actress and also has the voice, like to do the songs as well, to do like all the songs and everything. I hope it's cast. I hope the rest of the movie is cast well. I haven't seen the rest of the cast, but just seeing like that part of the trailer, it looks like it's gonna be good.
I mean, have y'all seen the other Ariel movie before?
Everybody's seen fucking Little Mermaid, nigga. Yeah. That's just like, nigga, I seen motherfucking adults. Hocus Pocus 2 just came out. I seen adults want to see that shit before more the kids.
That's facts. Niggas want to have motherfucking movie parties and shit.
Yeah, like I'm saying, movies, like saying, when you said, like, that's some shit that you really want to get your kids involved in your past. Like, I sat down one day with the kids and we watched the motherfucking Goonies. It was one of my childhood favorite movies, The Goonies. And we sat down there and we watched The Goonies and they loved the shit. But because you cast parts different, like that's just to say when they do old movies and they might cast parts as in, like I think they did the Power Ranger movie a couple years ago and one of the characters was gay. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. They are fictional characters.
And they trying to monetize it basically.
No, you bring shit into the times of now. I cool. If you, like I said, if you're gonna remake something, yeah, it's no problem with you bring shit in the time of now. If you cast a character as being gay, or if a character get recast as black, or a character get recast as white, but you can't sit up there and say the way they was putting it as, oh well, we should cast non-fiction characters, real life characters as white people. No. And they was sitting up there.
It wouldn't even make sense if they did Martin Luther King. What are you fighting for? You're white.
And
what are you fighting for?
And they had people going against them like, yeah, y'all keep talking. We gonna take some more motherfucking characters talking about Terry Crews gonna be He-Man.
I'm with that one.
Yeah, he got the build and like I say, the motherfucker be He-Man. Get in there, fuck blonde head, motherfucker. He be all right.
So we gonna go ahead and say that we rooting for the movie.
I'm rooting for the movie. I hope it be a box office success. I hope it be like $100 motherfucking billion. I don't give a fuck. I hope it be worldwide. I want the haters and everybody to go out and see it. Motherfucker, don't bootleg it. Go out and see that shit.
All right, so look, since we on movies and shows and shit, what y'all think about the Jeffrey Dahmer thing? I have started watching it, right?
Now, I started watching that joint too.
I started watching
what
it.
episode you on?
Episode 4. So this my thing, right? So this my thing. When I was at work, I told people at work that I'm like infatuated with Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, let me explain what I mean.
That sound kind of gay.
No, it doesn't sound gay, bro. See, look, I get hyped for like respectfully. Listen, I get hyped for shows. Like I watched the Unabomber on Netflix. They got a drink with the Unabomber. Yes, but they got a drink with the Unabomber. But they made it the same way the Jeffrey Dahmer joint is. Right. And I just like was infatuated with him too. And what I mean is, I'm not saying I like the person that actually did this shit. I'm saying I like what the show is about. But
Netflix got some good junk. I watched the junk. I don't know if you watched the movie, and I think you might like that about Ted Bundy.
Is it like a movie like Jeffrey Dahmer?
This is a movie. The nigga Zac Efron plays Ted Bundy, and Ted Bundy was a nigga. He was killing women and like having sex with their body post mortem.
And I don't want to say this too though, with the Jeffrey Dahmer thing, right? I don't think it's cool because I look at it. I wasn't personally affected by this.
Right.
So I don't look at it like he really doing this shit. Like he really did this. I look at it like this job like an awesome series. So
you're not looking at the realism of it.
Right. So I just want to say to like the people that went through it, I apologize. And I feel like Netflix shouldn't have did the shit. But seeing as though that's what they've been doing. They did the Unabomber. They doing Jeffrey Dahmer. Like they're doing the shit. So it's like, all right, it's almost like kind of cool to actually see why these people do things that they do.
Let me tell you the funny shit about it though.
What?
Niggas on Instagram, Facebook, or shit like that. Nigga, if I was in the house, that shit wouldn't have happened to me. And the first thing I thought about, like, nigga,
why you in the house?
I would never be in the house because I'm not gay.
Right.
The niggas just undercoverly about to come out and shit.
Bruh, like, young, I don't see you ain't watch it yet, but like his first kill, the first person he ever killed was a hitchhiker.
Right.
Bro, if I'm a hitchhiker, right, and Obama say, hey, this might not what happened verbatim, but I'm telling you what happened in the show. He say, hey, I'm on a hitchhike to this show. Cuz got his shirt off, he got on lower shorts. You can see the way Cuz looking at you standing outside the car.
Right.
So he like, hey, I'll take you, but I'm about to go get some drinks in my house and we could drink and stuff. Who says cool to that?
A nigga that's hitchhiking.
Bro, I'm not saying cool to that. All right, bro, go ahead and enjoy your day, bro. I'm not saying cool to that. I don't know what you got at your house. I ain't got no weapon or nothing. No. I think this shit weird, bro.
But this what kills me on it. If you watch, I haven't watched. I'm gonna start watching the series. But the motherfucking, I watched TMZ, and TMZ was just talking about the fact that they shouldn't did it, this, that, and the third. And
I feel like the families. Before you continue, I feel like the families that went through that shit should be getting paid for this, like the grandparents, grandkids, and shit like that.
I felt like they should have did something better.
Jeffrey Dahmer family too.
No, they shouldn't get paid. The people that was affected by this should get paid.
But this was they
affected too, nigga. What you mean? You can't say I'm not. I shouldn't get paid because he the one that did it. Nigga, it affect me too.
But what Lemon's saying is just like ain't like his family was fucking horrible or something like that.
His family was horrible.
I didn't watch the whole.
You haven't watched it. His family was horrible, bro. Bro, his family was horrible.
Mother and father?
That is horrible. Family, bro.
Hey, no, Lim, I'm talking about his immediate people that supposed to help raise him. Was horrible.
Okay, the media people, but the people that carry the Dahmer name, you're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. You're the cousin and you're the fucking whatever of a madman. You're gonna have to live with that shit for the rest of your life. But until it's still to be said that the family has to live with that without being with their sibling or cousin, uncle, whatever may be like that. But what fucked up about it is this was what on TMZ, motherfuckers was saying, oh well, Jeffrey Dahmer was so smart. They was talking about why he was getting away with the crimes, which the families were saying that this is totally racially motivated why he was getting away with it, because at the time in the early to late 80s, you're dealing with men that are homosexual,
right,
disappearing and dying You're dealing with basically you're dealing with already a race that they don't care about, and you're dealing with.
Bro, everybody wasn't black neither. I just
They
want
were a lot. Most of them was black, and most of them was Spanish.
Okay.
Most to the fact to say most of them, but you're dealing with a culture that also was being neglected was the homosexual community, especially in the early 80s and 90s when you didn't have an understanding on AIDS, so a lot of policemen didn't give a fuck about that shit.
I'm gonna tell you a scene on this shit that was fucking baffling to me. He should have been caught a long time ago, bro.
You talking about when the little boy was outside?
Yeah, one of the people that he was killing. I mean, the
14-year-old boy.
He got away. They called the police, bro. The police come. My man say, "This is my boyfriend."
Yeah.
And they like, "Oh, how old is he?" "Oh, he 18. "Oh, all right, I'm gonna let you take him back in there." What?
Because they didn't care. Because he like I'm pretty sure. No,
as a police officer, bro, you got to let me see his ID or something, bro.
But Jeffrey Dahmer I'm pretty sure Dahmer already knew, because you back then. It's not like you sitting up there. You're dealing with the culture of homosexuality or the LB. You didn't have the LGBTQ community back then.
Yeah, he got called immediately this year.
Because you'd have been, these people are disappearing and this, that, and the third. But you're talking about police officers like, oh, that's your boyfriend. Ooh, okay, cool, I'm gone.
Bro, the police go in his house. They say, "Can we come in?" He like, "Yeah, sure." The police officer say, "Is there things in there?" So Jeffrey like, "You mean like gay things?" He like, Jeffrey Dahmer like, "Yeah." Police officer like, "Nah, go ahead."
And then the police back then, and they talked to the one of the police back then, and I think he's like the DA or something. "Oh, we did everything we could." No, you didn't.
No, they didn't.
You didn't, because you didn't care about that community.
All the police officers should be in trouble if they didn't pass away.
But they didn't care about that community, because you're dealing with disenfranchised people. You're dealing with men that were homosexual, and you're dealing with mostly men of color. So basically, they wasn't trying to, especially with not having as an understanding on HIV and AIDS and the AIDS situation, they choose not to deal with it. That's why when that 14-year-old boy ran out there, and I seen a documentary, the 14-year-old boy ran out there, he was bleeding from the ass. Bleeding and everything like that. And they returned the boy to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay.
And I could say the same situation, let that have been a white girl.
Or they've been over. Let me tell you what's even more crazy, and why I say it was the parents' fault. Jeffrey Dahmer started dissecting roadkill with his father. And his father started telling him shit like, if you cut off the head.
So you can't say that, bro.
Why?
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
You said because Tay ain't seen it. He seen the documentary though.
No. Keep going. I don't know where you're going at.
So his father said, "Yeah, if you drill a part of somebody's brain, they'll still be functional, but they can't do nothing. Basically, they dead, but they can still move around." That's what he did to the little boy. Right. The little boy looked like he was drugged the whole time. He wasn't. He drilled in his head to where he can't say nothing or do anything. And that's why I say it's his father's fault, bro. His father's fault. To me, I think it's his father's fault. His father neglected that man.
He was going to do some goofy ass shit like that, though, Tonio. Come on, man.
You can't. That's just to be said. If Mr. Tony was in the army and he know everything about guns and he teach y'all everything about guns, and say you do some goofy shit and just run somewhere and just shoot some shit up and you reload and you knocking shit down.
No funny. If my father bringing me up on guns and shooting animals and shit, now I want to see what that shit look like when I shoot a person. But that's how I think most people.
Tonio,
no, I ain't gonna say me. Listen, hold on, wait. I'm not gonna say me. I wouldn't want to do that. But I'm just saying a person that's not psychologically there they're gonna want to do that.
As a child, how do I know that you're psychologically how do I know that you're psychologically apart as a child?
Tay, why as a child you show me how to shoot guns when you can just show me how to play the game or some shit?
No, but that's an everyday thing.
Cut the grass, Tay.
Tonio, that's an everyday thing.
Nah, bro. Show me how to cut the grass or something.
No, Tonio.
Show me how to change a tire.
I'm teaching you how to take care of yourself. By teaching you how to deal with weapons and everything like that. That's the same thing to be said about like the kids in Columbine. We had guns in the house. I might have took you out shooting. I might have took you out to take care of yourself. How did I know you was gonna take those guns to school and kill students? I don't. I was teaching you a lesson how to take care of yourself and how to handle guns.
What age was that, Tay? I feel like at a certain certain things you shouldn't teach a kid. Because, all right, listen, think about this. Why is it okay to teach your kid how to dissect frogs and shit? I'm talking about that. They young.
Right.
But then you turn up. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Fuck, hold on. Why would you're teaching your kid how to dissect frogs and shit, right?
Right.
I lost my train of thought. Don't even worry about it.
But if you teaching your kids how to dissect frogs, who's to sit up there and say you might by dissecting frogs, you might be trying to teach him how to be a doctor. Who's to say he gonna use that dissection that you taught him is how to motherfucking kill people?
All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's go with this. If I'm teaching my son how to play basketball,
right,
obviously he's gonna want to try to make it to the NBA. If I'm teaching my son how to shoot a gun, obviously he's gonna want to shoot something. I ain't saying people. But he's gonna want to shoot something.
But Tonio, but in that movie, in the documentary too, the father was trying to find something that he was interested in.
He did. You right.
And then when he seen that, that shit really interesting. As he being a father, he like, boom, I'm gonna help him with that.
Now listen,
that could have been science. That could have been science to him. I'm teaching him science. I'm teaching him about anatomy.
Right, that's what it was.
Like that. Now listen, somebody said, you know if your kids are weird or not. You know if they weird or not. You ain't teaching them certain, like you ain't. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Why would you?
So hold
up, let me get this.
Did you fail? Did you know that?
Let me say this real quick. Why is it that y'all feel like, okay, young, it's cool to show my kid at a young age how to dissect a frog, how to shoot a gun, but then when they get to the age of talking about sex, you like, should I? Is it time? Like that's what I'm saying. Because if you start teaching your kid about sex, right? Obviously they're gonna want to know, okay, why this? What's this for? Why do this work? Why did this happen?
But
you know what I'm saying?
You're teaching them the protection aspect of it.
Okay.
It ain't like you said, Marquis just said, this how you suck a dick.
All right, so look,
this is how you put a condom on. This is how you do this. You teaching them the protection aspect of it. If I'm saying this is how you may load the gun, this is how you put the safety on, this is how you do this. This is how you may dissect this.
Then why not show your kid how to drive a car at 5? I'm just saying, bro. 7. At what age was they doing the dissecting the animals?
Tonio, I can say
11?
this is what you just said. My cousins up here is different. My cousins started learning how to drive cars down south when they was 10 or 12. So it's still the same thing to be said. But they taught because they learn it on dirt roads.
Eventually they're gonna want to drive by themselves without their parents in the car.
No, they never did that.
No, I said eventually they're gonna want to.
No, you motherfuckers are built different, Tonio.
I'm going against the grain in the rain. Somebody said don't do that.
Yeah, the motherfuckers are. Everybody is built different.
Yeah.
Where you can be born in the same household with somebody, and it, like it's saying, your motherfucking like.
Nigga, we was in the same house. Me, Tonio, and Abby was in the same household. Ain't no one of us the same.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Like still to be said, everybody's born in the same household. You have motherfucking everybody born in the perfect households. Family take care of them, doing this shit, this, that, and the third. Yeah. But one motherfucker be a serial killer.
Somebody fucked up.
Ain't nobody fucked up. We raised.
Nah, I'm fucking around. I'm joking. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, bro, I just think I'm gonna say this. I look at in this topic, I look at the Jeffrey Dahmer series as entertainment. I don't look at it as you know what I'm saying? Like I look at it as entertainment. And I seen Boosie say they should take it down because of what he did to our people. So I understand that. I totally understand that. But what I'm saying is I look at it as entertainment. It's entertainment to me.
I looked at it as being fucked up. I looked at it as the police.
She did. His mother had serious mental health issues, and so did. I ain't gonna say his father did, but his father neglected him a lot.
I look at it as the police did not do enough because of you was basically trying to protect two disenfranchised communities, which is being the LGBT community and also the community of color. They didn't do enough because they didn't care to do enough. And then they can say all they want. Oh, he was smart. You're going to give him credit because you fucked up. Mm-hmm. I'm always, oh yeah, he was the best criminal ever because you fucked up. You left a community out there because you didn't care about them. You didn't care about them enough to actually do police work because it was a community of color and it's also the LGBT community. You didn't care about them because it was at the height of a lot of people didn't have a lot of knowledge of HIV and AIDS. So basically, let me get out of here.
So Tay, let me ask y'all this question, Lum and Tay. Do y'all feel like it'd have been such a big deal? Because obviously they done did documentaries and all this shit on this man before. Is it such a big deal because we're all looking at a show and not a documentary? Because nobody said nothing when the documentaries came out. But because they made it into a show.
The internet, man. It's the internet, man. Everybody got to say something.
But then,
and I feel like the alphabet, I can't say they fucking name. I'm going to fuck it up.
LGBTQ. Plus.
Whatever the fuck that shit is. I don't feel like they came behind my man good enough.
Cool.
Oh no, what'd you say? They wanted to take him off?
They protested to Netflix because they said they don't want him to be labeled as LGBTQ.
Yeah. He is. I don't give a fuck. He is. He's homosexual.
Nah, hold on, wait. No.
He's in the community.
Hold up. People and other people in all different things.
Hold on,
we don't have to pick who we want to represent us.
Hold on, wait. Time out. I don't think he actually liked men. I think he liked eating men. I don't even. I think I'm saying this wrong. I don't know how to say because in the show, meat. That's crazy. But that's just like what it is. It's not like.
But I'm gonna take it off the real person and put it on the actors. Like the actor that's playing.
No, they killed that shit.
No. Listen to this. Hold up before I do this. Listen to this, Lim.
That nigga like that.
I'm gonna put it on the actors. This what I'm gonna say about the actors. Well, you say the same thing you just said, Lim. Oh, he killed that shit. He did his motherfucking thing. This, that, and the third. Da da da. Is the nigga that playing Lil Murder still get do he get that acknowledgement?
Exactly.
And he's killing that motherfucking role as Lil Murder.
That's facts.
He don't get that acknowledgement.
You know them. You that sound like you retarded. That nigga's white and that nigga's black.
All right, but Lem, guess what though? We as black people is the ones that saying that he playing this role too much. He got to be gay.
Nigga just can't be good.
He playing this role too good. He got to be gay.
He can't be good.
What you saying? You don't watch what?
P
Valley.
What's the drug called?
P Valley.
Yeah. The other joint with the Lil Murder.
P Valley.
P Valley.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
Oh man.
See, no, I would say, the same thing to be said. Yes, he plays an undercover. Well, that way he didn't.
Well, he out now.
He out now, but he plays an undercover rapper that's gay. But he has no credits, no movie or acting credits to his name that I know of beyond this role. He is playing this role. He playing his motherfucking asshole.
Yes.
But what's his name? Jay Alfonso. I can't remember his full name. The nigga that played Lil Murder is. What'd you say?
You think he's gay because he's
no, but I'm saying he's playing a gay. If he's never been seen before, he's playing that role, seen and acknowledged. So he's a gay for pay.
All right, but what about the? What about the dude? What about the dude that's playing Jeffrey Dahmer? He not the same? We never seen him before.
No.
Yes, he do.
That nigga played Quicksilver X-Men.
He's always like a serial killer and all that stuff.
Hold on, wait. You see how you gave him props? But Cuz might have been in other movies before that. But we don't know because that's the first thing. Because that's the first thing
No,
we
I was
seen.
talking about what Tay just said. Tay just said he's not a known actor.
He's not. I don't think he has any credits. Like from what I've heard before he was acting, that nigga was playing like motherfucking the buckets and motherfucking like the motherfucking New York in the transit playing the buckets for money and shit like that. But it's still to be said that nigga plays that role well.
That's some of the ignorant shit you ever said.
Wow.
How the fuck somebody got some gay in them if the fuck they can play a gay role?
If you can, that's gay for pay, regardless.
I don't, but that's still to be said. Like
play a gay person.
That's weird.
But that's still to
You
be said.
sound like
Also,
all the people now, bro.
But that's our community. We tear our people down because of a role. That's still to be said. Everybody said about Omar. Omar gotta be gay.
Yeah.
Omar was that nigga. What was his name? Damn, I can't remember his name.
You know, I don't be knowing names and shit, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But he did play a lot of roles that was like, it was a lot of roles that were gay, question roles and everything like that. But he's a great actor. We just can't say great actor. We can't say you can't say that Lil Murda's a great actor.
How come we could say, oh, Denzel Washington did this motherfucker thinking Tom cute. But when we see this actor, it's, oh, wait a minute. Nah, that nigga gay. That nigga gay. If you said that means he did his motherfucking job. Because you think he gay now.
That's a fact.
Because let me tell you the same thing to be said about the actor that played Dahmer with the Tom Hanks role. Tom Hanks played in a movie called Philadelphia. He played a gay man that had AIDS and he was suing the company because the company was firing him. Oh, this is Oscar worthy. This shit is the best I ever seen in my life. This, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. But you're not going to get that same playback. Especially, we're not going to cover that in our community. Oh, that nigga played a fucking fag. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. Blah, blah, blah. Respectfully, I'm not using the term fag as to say a slur, but that's what people would say. But I feel like Lil Murda plays an excellent role for what they asked him to do. You asked him to play that borderline of being, I'm a gay artist. I'm an artist that's a part of LGBTQ. I'm in the closet and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. He does an excellent job at what he fucking does.
You started the fucking responses.
Okay, I won't say nothing else. I'll just listen.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Please do not so off because you want to end it.
You the fucking help today.
Don't do that.
Tonio, what's up?
What's up, man? Had to take me a little hiatus. What y'all been talking about?
Oh, we was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer shit and the Lil Murda nigga.
Oh, yeah. So, I haven't watched it because it do just seem like this is the era for it to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
but do
people post pictures of people getting killed and stuff like that.
What's it called?
So the society of kids is going to be receptive to it, and it becomes a hit.
But we had got off like the realism of it, and we had started talking about the actors where racially. I don't know. I don't know if you watch it. Do you watch P Valley?
I'm a grown ass man.
I was asking. But we were saying the same thing about the actors, where they say even though you're in a role where you're a part of the LGBT community, the same thing to be said where in P Valley they have a black guy, he's in a role, the same thing, he's in the closet, he's a rapper, this, that, and the third, but they don't give him everybody, and especially they say, oh, well, yeah, he got to be gay because he's doing all this and that and the third. But with the Dahmer thing, they saying, oh, this man deserves an Oscar. He deserves a Tony. He deserves all these awards and these accolades. And then a lot of that falls on because he's white.
Ain't that like a typical American fashion, though?
Yeah.
It should be nothing that we're not used to.
It shouldn't be.
And that's pointless, man.
And that's why people become millionaires, because
it's white man's world, man.
But but Tonio, I want you to stay on for this because that leads me into my next topic. And then we're gonna talk about this shit. Like we gonna like a lot of this shit has been very race provoking and everything like that. The coverage of the Celtics coach Udoka cheating on his wife and all that scandal. And also, this is all sports related. You talk about the coverage of Udoka.
You got to be.
With the coverage of Brett Favre.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Oh, I knew you had to be going there.
And Tom Brady.
Bro, you have to understand who Brett Favre. Like, bro, this is a white quarterback.
Hold on, let me break it down for everybody if they don't know. Hold on, let me break it down for everybody that don't know, the listeners and everything. If you don't know, like, what's the name? Ime Udoka is the coach of the Celtics. He's been suspended for the season for basically he cheated. Basically, if you don't know, his fiance is Nia Long. He cheated with a Celtic staffer.
Nobody can stand her.
He cheated with
the owner's wife.
He cheated with a Celtic. I don't know who. They're not coming out exactly. I've heard a lot of things. I heard of.
Yeah, you can't say. You can't say who it really was because they didn't come out with it.
I heard a staffer. I heard the owner's wife. I heard a lot of things. But hold on, let me get to the explanation. He cheated. If y'all don't know, his fiance is Nia Long. He cheated on Nia Long with somebody in the organization. I can't say. Yeah, and I can sit up there and say I've watched SportsCenter since it happens. It hasn't been a day to go by that I haven't seen Udoka in the motherfucking on SportsCenter.
That's facts.
Brett Favre, if you don't know, Brett Favre diverted $5 million from the welfare fund in Mississippi to build a stadium for his daughter's college volleyball team, which he stole money from the poorest people in Mississippi. He diverted this money from the poorest people in Mississippi. I can say and then it don't be on SportsCenter. Only people I've seen talk about it is like people that have opinions. Shannon Sharp. Other people like that basically has down talked Brett Favre and everything like that. You can sit up there and say that they use their platform for subject matter that they want to. They didn't sit up there.
You gotta understand, man. Money rule the world, man. You got $1 billion. You can shoot me right now. I bet you won't get no coverage. They'd be like, an unknown person shot the guy. We all know who fucking did it. Brett Favre took how much was it? Like 6 million from that's who? Welfare. Who's the welfare? Think about it. Now you think
we can't sit up there and say it's more.
Like that.
In all actuality, Lem is like, and to be said, it's more white people on welfare than it's black people.
But listen, it's the perception. When you think welfare, you think black.
Yeah, like that's the perception we've been given.
It's all perception. They ain't gonna say. They not gonna do none of that, man. What they gonna do?
Brett Favre is one of the good old boys that you might have the same accolades as he does, but you found out the hard way y'all are not equal.
Facts.
Yeah, and I wish they stop saying people equal. Nobody's equal.
Nobody's equal, bro.
Nobody. You think if all five of us in the barbershop and all us get shot and the president get shot, who they picking up? They gonna walk over y'all black motherfuckers.
But that's the president. We talk about somebody, and then I can say,
okay,
no. Like,
let's get to the coach. Let's get to the coach thing. Who fault you think that was in that situation?
The bitch. Stop running your fucking mouth.
What I said a long time ago, bro. I said, man, the world would be a better place, especially in relationships. And she know it's just her duty to drain that dick.
so Nia Long ain't been draining that dick.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I can speak for myself. If I'd have got me like 3 in, and I gotta go to work, I ain't got the energy to go back and forth with nobody.
Oh, if I get 3 in, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm doing it, bro. Yeah, I'm good. You ain't gonna hear nothing out of me.
But then, like I can say,
I'm talking about 3 in one day.
With both cases that you done heard, you ain't hear no leaks in the Brett Favre situation. Nigga, shit leak every day about this Udoka shit. I done heard they was like Udoka was obsessed with this woman.
But I'm saying you supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be. If white people take an L, a nigga gotta take a bigger L.
Yeah, basically that's basically Udoka is taking the bigger L because they tell like even the Celtics has told him, and then I hate to say it, you are the coach of one of the most probably one of the racially worst teams in LeBron even talked about when I go to Boston, I am blatantly called a nigger on the court.
Okay. So
you think they care about that?
Like this. Well, think about it like this. Nigger. Think about this. They got a black girl playing Ariel right now. It ain't because of her voice first and foremost. It's because of her color. So think about it with the Udoka thing. It ain't because they want his failure to outshine his accomplishments because they got somebody in the fire. White people are not going to take an L alone.
It's 30. What is 31 teams? 30 owners.
Something like that. 32, something like that. Yeah.
You think none of them owners is fucking them cheerleaders?
Exactly. Nobody said nothing about Phil Jackson fucking the Jerry Buss girl.
Yeah, he was fucking the owner of the fucking Lakers.
The owner, exactly.
Jeannie Buss.
Exactly.
He was fucking the owners like because they don't care about that shit. Like I like exactly. Motherfuckers, they talking about suspending motherfuckers and this, that, and the third. I'm like, why? I don't really care. As long as that motherfucker win the games, I don't give a fuck.
He fucked the owner wife. The owner found out about it. The owner released a statement. And there's more people that he been fucking around with. And they probably gonna come forward.
But I'm not saying I'm a part of the problem, but really with me, I don't care who he was fucking, as long as they win the games.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
It's deeper than that, right?
Nia should be taking this. I failed my husband.
It's deeper than that. Cause look, you gotta understand, shit like that will never get. Like if they really fuck with you, that'll never get out. Never get out. But when they want something and you ain't giving them what they want, oh, now we got this. Now we're gonna put that out. Look at Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You don't think it's mighty? You think it ain't mighty funny that when he want to leave Houston? Now all these allegations come.
Yeah, no, that's
not like I said. I can't say what he was doing or what he wasn't doing. If he was doing it, I feel like when he was in Houston and I was a Houston's boy, they didn't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Oh, nigga, you could have motherfucking whipped your dick out and put your dick on 83 masseuse's thighs. I wouldn't care. When you start talking about leaving Houston, yep, this shit gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
You want to leave? Okay, sure.
Go ahead.
Do what you want to do. You
gonna leave with dirt though.
You gonna leave with the dirt on your name though. Hey, yep. You remember when you try to put your dick on that girl's arm, right? You leaving with dirt. You leaving with the dirt on your name.
What's even more crazy is I still don't understand how he got suspended and he was out the year before. Like how you suspend this man for some shit he ain't even get convicted for. But anyway, that's another topic.
It's not for you to explain.
Yeah, this not
for you to understand.
This not like jail time, nigga. They don't give you backup time, nigga. You ain't getting backup time.
So someone said Nia Long was fiancés. She was a fiancé for 10 years. She was doing something wrong. I never even really.
She failed her husband.
Yeah, so I never really understand.
She failed her boyfriend.
So I never really understand how when the shit happened and girls on the internet saying she beautiful, niggas don't even cheat for whatever, right? In my mind, I'm like, bro, you do know. Obviously, she Nia Long to us, but after a while, she get old.
I say like right she now,
regular.
Nigga, I say right now, nigga, fuck Nia Long.
She regular.
I don't give a fuck if all these bro. Oh, Nia Long, why would he do this to her and this? Oh, this, that, and the third.
She regular.
If his nigga gonna cheat. Fuck Nia Long. Nia Long is a regular bitch.
Hold up, wasn't you more crazier, right?
And then what's messed up about it is you don't know Nia Long for Nia Long. You know his brain and goddamn Boys in the Hood and all the other shit. Right.
Her attitude might stink. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like that girl,
they said her attitude thing in the movies. They said that.
And the joint, like, think about it. All right, so females look at Nia Long and then they wanted to see the picture of the girl that he cheated with so bad. Once they seen the picture, it's like, bro, you cheated on this with that. Bro, she might be treating that man like a fucking king, bro. Like a fucking king. While Nia Long is like, nigga, I'm Nia Long. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Now bow
like,
to me.
I'm Nia Long, bro.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
No, but listen, you gotta understand, people are like that in real life, bro.
I know. Fuck Nia Long, dog.
I ain't gonna say fuck her.
I'm gonna say fuck her.
Fire.
Looking wise, yes.
If
I have to sit, no, I'm not. And Tonio, I'm not disrespecting.
Not she everybody.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying disrespecting wise, but to be said, I don't know her as an individual. All of these women came in an outpour. This woman could have been treating this nigga like shit.
They don't even care.
They don't care.
They don't even care.
He cheated. You're the worst person in the world because you cheated on her.
Bro,
and she Nia Long.
What's even more crazier? What if she cheated on him first? What if she cheated and then he like, know what? We could be this right here for the public, but I'm gonna do my thing.
That's
what happened.
Nigga, that's the same thing they say about Holly Berry. When niggas was cheating on Holly Berry. If this shit keep happening and everybody say Holly Berry has a terrible.
This nigga said, who is Holly Berry?
She been gone for years. I ain't seen her.
Oh, Holly Berry.
Yeah, Holly Berry. Holly Berry has been cheated on by damn near every nigga.
Holly Berry like she's 350 pounds and got 5 baby daddies.
No. Holly Berry
is Holly Berry.
Yeah, Holly Berry's Holly Berry. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful actress, everything like that. She's been cheated on by every nigga she's fucked with.
She doing something wrong.
Every nigga she's fucked with.
Well, check this out. If you've been like 14, 15 and everybody been calling you the most beautiful thing in the world and you don't know how to handle that shit, it's going to fuck your head up. It's going to fuck your head up to the point that, you know, a nigga might cheat on you or something like that and they be driven to you know, insanity. That's how you fuck their heads up, man.
But even
they told they beautiful and goddesses of the planet. You know, they put a thirst trap up. Motherfuckers put globes and shit like that up there in crowds. You don't know this motherfucker for shit.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is every person that cheated on Holly Berry, they said that they had a sex addiction.
But that's what they.
But you know what it is? She just wasn't giving no ass up. Probably.
Eric Benet was addicted to porn. That's what they said about him.
Come on, bro.
Even to be said about like other motherfuckers, Tiger Woods, that he came out and why are you apologizing for fucking around with other bitches on your wife? Nigga, don't apologize. You fucked up. Keep moving. He apologized because of money. That's the only reason why you apologize. That's the only reason why shit look good, because of money. I'm not apologizing to you. Oh, he cheated on her and this nigga gonna come out and be like, oh, I have a problem. No, you don't have a problem, nigga. You like fucking. That's not a problem. Like it, nigga. I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel like to fuck, right?
Exactly.
That's not a fucking problem. If you ain't giving me no ass and we married, that's a fucking problem.
Hold up. So someone said, so it's okay to cheat if you're not treated right, or should you leave and do what you want?
The wisest questions you're gonna have, you should leave. Like I'm saying, yes, you should leave. I'm not saying you should stay around and cheat and this, that, and the third, and motherfucking too negative. It don't make a positive. Correct.
How about you being protected?
You being what?
Decision like that, despite what's going on in your world.
What'd you say, Tonio? Because you went out.
I said, you ever thought about it like this? You know what? I'll sacrifice the fact that she's not giving me no ass on a regular basis. The fact that we got a corporation and a business we dealing with. We got kids and stuff. I'll sacrifice that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is giving them people props because there's people that's doing that. Also, you got the cheaper to keeper crew.
Yeah,
them niggas going through it. The women going through it.
Because you basically saying, well, I'm not gonna leave because at that stature, you're like, well, she
should leave. Hold up, Tay. Somebody just said, but what if they stand together for the sake of the kids? So if that's the case, right? Then why you mad at the man then? Why you mad at the man? I'm trying to figure out why you mad at the man. If you're standing together for the sake of the kids, because that's the only reason you hit him, right?
You got, like I'm saying, I can't. You have some niggas that's gonna just.
All she got to do is drain that dick. That's all she got to do.
Bro, I be trying, bro. Women don't be understanding. Men are the most easiest people to please in the world.
Basically, a woman. This what a woman to tell you. She'll sit up there and say some shit like this. You be like, I'm trying to get some head. I want to fuck. That's all you think about. I'm easy to please. Then if that's all I think about.
Facts. And you want, nigga, court me, do this. I want to do this. I need a big house. I need this, a big wedding. Like, bro, like it's a whole record. Women just don't be understanding how easy it is to please a man.
So like my thing is,
they put their time and energy into way too many other things that the relationship is not a priority to them.
Especially when they already got you locked in.
That also.
Oh, if you want some paperwork, and you locked in, they just think, oh yeah, it's cool and dandy. If you married, especially if you at that stature when you make that much money and you married, oh, this nigga locked in. Whatever he do, he gonna pay.
And then she become complacent.
Basically.
Hey, let me ask y'all this question before we go though. Do y'all think men get complacent more faster in a relationship or women?
I say women.
I don't think we get complacent as much as they do.
I hate. See, hold up. Before we get to that, somebody just said, men will get what they want and still cheat. Then obviously they're not getting what they want. Like that doesn't even. Exactly. That's an oxymoron. Like that doesn't even make sense.
Why don't you the comment?
I don't know, but look, see, this be the thing, right? Some women do. Some women do get in relationships and be like, my man only wants sex and just give him sex. When whole time he like to talk to you and be intimate in conversation. Exactly. And then they thinking, oh, I'm giving him sex all the time, but he still cheated. No, bruh. She was talking to him. She was giving him conversation.
It's the small things with us. We not sitting up here. And in a lot of shit that we do, we tell you what the fuck we want. We tell you the certain things we want and we need. Like I'm saying, what is
the first thing a lot of them say? Get another bitch to suck your dick.
Nah, that's facts.
Well, you told me.
She said it's called being greedy. It happens. All right, sure, you're right. Okay. Maybe.
Okay, well, let's speak about the women's form of greed.
We already done did that. First of all, women like to date men where they see potential. And the problem is they're like, he didn't live up to my potential, so that's why the relationship failed. He didn't live up to the potential that you felt he had. That's the problem with women. If women go into a relationship and be like, nah, I like the way this nigga is. Most relationship was last.
Yeah.
Because you have to go in relationships, like I would say this. You have to go in relationships, that person at that moment, if you can't fuck with how they are at that moment for the rest of their life, if you go in a relationship talking about, well, he cool, but he got to do this, it's not going to work.
Exactly.
If at that moment you say, I can be with this man at this moment as he in his life right now for the rest of his life, that's good. If you saying, I can be with him, but he has to stop doing this. He got to change this about him. It's gonna be bad.
Well, she said men have admitted to this. It's not me just saying it. It's just because that's what they do.
But you can't go into a relationship thinking a nigga gonna change his whole realm of his world just because it makes you happy. Because you're not gonna change.
What are you talking about? Most niggas do that shit.
Most niggas, like Tonio, you are totally correct. Most niggas will do. I think we deal more into women happiness than they did into ours.
That's big facts.
Oh hell yeah,
that's big facts. That's big facts.
How old are you, Tonio?
38.
Are you 38? So the average 38-year-old female, do you think they got the OG female that's been married 42 years to be their OG and tell her about how to be a good wife to her husband?
Tonio, no lie. I don't even have to answer that. I'm going to tell you what they do. You know how sometimes women get to a certain age? 38. Let's go with 38. 39. They say The man should be ready to settle down with them, or not even settle down. He should be what I want him to be when I meet him. And they could be whoever they want to. They could be them when they meet him. And that be the problem.
See what I'm talking about?
You never heard men never really be like, hey, like, I don't hear men be like, I'm waiting for her to come to me. Women say shit like that. Oh, if it's gonna come to me, it's gonna come to me. What? But you're not even out here looking.
But that's still to be said.
That's somebody that got 4.5 kids.
But that's to be said. That's somebody you've never heard a man say. I'm pretty sure everybody have heard a woman say, "Well, you just got to take me for who I am."
Nah, women say that a lot.
I've never heard a nigga say, "Take me for who I am."
Nah, bro. And a chick ain't gonna go for it if a dude say, "Take me for what I am."
Mm-hmm.
I know I work at the labor force and shit like that, but accept me for me. I got a good heart. A bitch gonna be like, "Nigga, please," and gonna gossip about their friend about what this nigga said.
But they get their information from the worst motherfuckers. Like you saying with an OG. Like I'm saying, if you have an OG that's been married 50 years, yeah, that's good information. If you getting your information from a woman that's single, that's been motherfucking in the worst relationships ever, and that she's the worst woman ever, and you getting all your motherfucking advice from a motherfucker that can't keep a relationship.
Hey,
exactly.
I want to say this too.
About this.
Go ahead, Tonio.
Let me say this real quick. What single? Okay, for the average 28-year-old, 32-year-old, what single friend of them is telling them, man, just drain that dude dick. He gonna give you what you want. Just drain that nigga dick.
Hold on, real quick. The issue is women expect men to bring all the stuff to the table, and the women don't have anything to bring to the table. They want what they don't have. That's big facts. I feel like this.
They say they are the table.
So listen, I feel like this though. Yeah. This how I feel, bro. All right, let's say this. If you like me taking you out on dates, take me out on a date. If you like me to rub your feet, rub my feet. That way, so you start thinking like, all right, bro, if she rubbing my feet, bro, it's almost like, all right, bro, I need to do it too. Like,
but they do bring stuff to the table. Baggage that you supposed to accept.
Yep.
That's it. Baggage that you supposed to accept.
They do in the bedroom. They think
what I'm just a claw.
They do in the bedroom is
what I'm just a claw. All right, let me finish this.
She said limb the chair.
She said limb the cloth. She said the nigga the cloth.
He said he the cloth. I didn't say he was a cloth.
Hey, somebody said the table. Somebody said the table with 3 broken legs.
Damn.
And wobbly. You got to give some to get some. That's a fact, bro. Real facts. You got to get some, give some to get some. And I feel a lot of women don't go by that. It doesn't make sense.
I don't believe that bullshit. Why can't we meet in the middle? It ain't the 90s no more.
But are you doing like
ain't no such thing as the middle?
What I see in you right now at this goddamn club is a chick over there at the bar can do the same thing and I see in her. Why can't we meet in the middle? I don't know you yet.
But then to be said too, are you doing what you expect from me? Are you doing that as well?
Hey, well.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, what you expect from me. You expect a lot of women, you expect the niggas to provide this, that, and the third. But can you provide?
Exactly.
It
go back to the Chris Rock shit.
It go back to the what?
Chris Rock?
The Chris Rock statement. It's all about what you can bring to the table. What you know what I'm saying? Relationship is based off conditions.
Hey, no funny. Long time ago on You and You podcast, my man King Johnny said, a relationship is only in trouble when a woman feel like it's in trouble. It's never really in trouble when a man feel like it's in trouble. Because if you think about it, you said this like 100 times on the show already. If I'm telling you I want butt, why do you say that's all you think about? But then you tell me you want to this need to happen, and I should say, okay. Like what? That doesn't even make sense.
She's being closed-minded to his desire.
Yeah, it's not even being closed-minded.
He's dumb enough that he don't see it.
It's not even being closed-minded. It's my desires doesn't matter to you.
I feel like most women feel like Men happiness don't matter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just don't think, because if it did, a lot of relationships would last.
I feel like in a lot of relationships these days, women ain't as protective of the relationship as the man is, as long as, especially if that motherfucker ain't bring that much to the table. Okay. You get a hood chick that married somebody that makes $480,000 a year, they knocking hoes out. But you get an average chick, and this dude making $18,000, $20,000, $25,000 a year. Oh, nigga, you ain't shit.
That's facts.
Sorry, motherfucker. You sorry, motherfucker.
That nigga could be doing everything in his existence in the bane, and everything in his existence just to do more. He like I said,
that nigga make $500,000 a year. Girl, I'm going home to my king.
Mm-hmm.
But what they like I'm saying,
y'all don't know how to treat a real man right. That's why y'all ain't got no goddamn body.
But Tonio, you like what you said the same thing, and women don't understand this, and they hate to say them. If you making that much money, bitch, I got options. A lot of them.
Exactly.
I have a lot of options.
Big money making fun.
Oh, you don't want to suck dick tonight? Okay, cool. Cool.
Be
okay.
Great,
nigga said cool.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nigga said cool.
Be great, sweetheart. Yeah, love and hip hop on. I'll be back by the time you come on.
Basically, yeah. Go. What you about to watch? Love and hip hop? You about to watch Dahmer? Okay, cool. Go ahead and watch Dahmer. I'm about to go out to the cigar lounge real quick, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You could.
She talking about I don't play about my husband.
But man, we thank you for joining, Antonio. We about to get up out of here.
Yeah, man.
All right, Tonio.
I'll take care, gentlemen.
All right, bro. Yep. Thanks for tuning in.
But you already know. This the motherfucking content cowboys. We stay riding on these motherfucking topics. We give you that good unstepped on content, like good dope in the 80s. You already know I'm your boy Tay. You can reach me at DBOWE326 on Instagram. Tonio.
It's your boy Southside Malone, but from Waldorf. You dig? You can find me at Antonio. She love her. And by the way, fuck the Cowboys fans.
Lamb.
You know it's your boy Lemon. You can find me wherever you find me at, but don't find me too much, bitch.
And you already know we up out of here.
Peace.
Look, all lives matter, but the fact of the matter is they've been killing all my people before I was even thought of. We never had a chance yelling nigga this and nigga that. It's time for a change and I'm the nigga that's gonna take it back. I really matter. Say they name and we can honor them forever, but it's still a fucking shame. There's not a march in the world that's gonna heal a mother's pain. Yet there's nothing we can do. System fucking us again. I really matter. Yeah, I really matter. Let me hear it loud and clear.
Our lives matter. Black lives